We should start a video now.
Welcome to the Dothan Biz Show.
Hey guys.
This is Tec Tony.
And we're tired.
I am tired. I did get a lot of sleep last night, and then I had a heavy Southern style lunch, and I just want to go. Oof. So like we were trying to think about. There's like this. You ever have those times where you have this great idea, you don't write it down or anything like that, and then not even like a day later or so,
You forget it.
what was I talking about? And so usually after we finish recording and stuff, we end up shooting the breeze a little bit, talking a little bit more, trying to just talk
Come up with
really
ideas.
about whatever. And usually through this conversation, it's like, oh, that'd be a good topic for next week kind of thing. And that's what happened, but neither of us wrote it down or referenced it or whatever. So
Not just that, we came up with 2 topics,
It was 2
and we didn't write either one down.
So it's one of those situations where learn from us. If you have an idea, write it down. I'm the type of person, if I don't write it down, I'll end up forgetting about it. So
I like with my Samsung Note. Some of my older clients, they think I'm being disrespectful on my phone out when I whip out my pen and I start writing what they're telling me.
It's funny at times. Like I wear a smartwatch, so there's times where I'll get a notification, so I'll sit there and check it. But people, like, if they're not used to someone wearing a smartwatch, they're like, it looks like I'm in a rush or something like that, or like I'm looking at the time, and it's like, it's not that at all.
You got somewhere else to be?
Exactly.
Like, no, someone's emailing me.
Right. Most of the time, I just use the smartwatch as like, do I need to take care of this now, or can it?
Can't wait.
Most of the time, I try not to look at the watch like that, because blatant about it. if I'm in a conversation, or I mean, if I'm at a desk or if we're at a table or something like that, it's easy to glance over. But like right now, if we're having a conversation, I have to pull my wrist up like that to look at it. But anyways, today's
He's got
topic
nothing else better to do right now for the next hour anyway that we were chatting.
So with the struggle of trying to remember what we were going to talk about, but then also just trying to think about something, and like we were both really tired, and so like literally, like he said,
it's kind of like a writer's block.
Yeah, what to do when you hit a wall.
Hitting walls.
So my response to that was, it's good to have a plan in place, and we normally have a plan. Like we usually have there's like a weird bee coming around. We normally have something at least a week or 2 in advance where like we'll talk about this next time and all that kind of stuff. So we plan for the show, but
bring you quality content.
Right. We did kind of drop the ball this time around. But anyways, my response to that is like the best thing to do is to have a plan. And we've talked about this previously on another episodes where we're talking about having like a social media calendar, and that helps you stay on task. You don't have to think about stuff off the cuff or on the spot. You should post something each day. You're not sitting trying to figure out what to do. You just have that topic already ready. If you're going to try to do it in the moment, but at the same time, you can also schedule stuff out.
Now, scheduling and content creation can be overwhelming no matter what point you're doing this. Like for me, for example, I post to 8 different social media profiles, as well as podcasting. Also, on top of that, YouTube video, all those things. Now, when I talk to my clients, I tell them this. I posted 8 different things. They're like, I can barely post to Facebook. When I get to you, or when you start this game, don't look at it like that. Pick a medium that's good for you. Make sure you have a functioning website. Make sure you have some sort of brand awareness, whether that's through a TV ad, radio, or a billboard, something going on. And then pick a medium. The happy medium are 2 things of my recommendations: Google and Facebook. If you're going to do digital marketing or start brand awareness online, Google and Facebook is exactly where you're going to start. The cool thing about it is just like I did when I first started Pathfinder Digital Marketing. Even when I was back in the good old days when I was working for Toyota, I started on Facebook, and I branched out. I went from Facebook, then I went to YouTube. From YouTube, I went to LinkedIn, then Twitter, and now I'm also integrating TikTok videos as well. And the thing about it is, first of all, I tell my clients to get in a habit. Like, we're going to pick a day that we're going to make content. Whether some of my clients will be like, all right, every Tuesday morning when I come in, the first hour of my day, I'm going to do content research, and I'm going to make 2 or 3 videos. Type of deal. And it's just to get in that habit. The cool thing about it is that, like for me, and I know you post all. You have not just your photography company. You have your tech company too.
I've got Bane Tech, I've got Evergreen, I've got my personal brand.
Yeah, the podcast.
So, and then I also have the Wedding Collective. So on a weekly basis, I got 4 different stuff going on as well. So it's like you have to have a plan because you'll get burnt out in a heartbeat if you're just trying to do stuff on the fly and stuff.
It's making that calendar.
You'll hit that wall for sure.
Yeah, you will. Now, there's some things out there that can help you. A good old thing is if you've been in business for a while, you probably know when you meet people, the first top 10 questions, 10, 20 questions someone would ask you. Mm-hmm. That's always a good topic to start covering. Whether it's a blog, right, or you're making videos about it, which a blog and video work great together anyways. Another thing, it's a good old standard Google search. Type into Google what your industry is. You scroll to the bottom of Google, it gives you related searches. Yeah. Most of the time those are questions. There's also a website called answerthepublic.com. I actually have a YouTube video explaining how to use it. The free service, the free version is fairly sufficient for small businesses for them to get an idea. And you can save it because it populates, you type it in there, kind of Google search, type in where your industry is, what your questions may be, and it'll populate what people have been asking about that industry in the last 7 days. And then you can export that data and save it, and you got all that topics to start going after.
Plus, a good source that I've used in the past, and I actually used it today, was we're like, what are we going to talk about? Is TED Talks. So
TED Talks.
So TED Talks, like there's so many discussions out there with TED Talks that you can look up, like
maybe someday we'll be on
so
TED
using
Talks.
Photography as an example. So like, what's the best business photography TED Talk, or ideas and things like that. You just type in those kind of searches, and usually it's not the goal to try to copy the conversation. It's just to get inspiration of what to do. Like you don't have to go verbatim of what you're going to do. So like those are having like maybe a list of resources that you could use. Obviously Google is one. And then if you like TED Talks, like go to TED Talks, and then you can use another source, use inspiration from other, like on the creative aspect of it with the creative business. There's certain online profiles that I like to follow.
Yep.
So just
in your niche.
Yeah, exactly. So using those kind of resources usually will get the juices flowing to where you can try to get some ideas going as well.
Help you get past the writer's block. I talked to a buddy of mine who runs a very successful YouTube, not business, but YouTube channel. And in December, like he was pumping out a minimum of video a week, and his videos, they are good. I mean, he seems. I mean, Bane's stuff is pretty good. He takes time with his stuff. Me, I don't. You can tell I do. I'm very straightforward.
I need to spend better time with it.
Well, we're both getting views. That's the thing. I mean, but I like the quality of the content. You can definitely tell the quality of the content. My buddy started the same way like I did. It's just making videos, but he got better. He's like, dude, in December he made a video specifically in December. He'd tell his followers, I am going to take a break. He took a month off from YouTube, and it was hard for him to do because that was his livelihood, and both of us have made money off our YouTube videos. But when you sit there and you think about the business owner, I tell you guys, this is free. You can sit down and do this for free. Technically, not anything's for free. Your time still has value to it, and making the content takes time, and it can be very frustrating, especially at the very beginning. It took me about a good month before I could have my first view on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways to try to work the algorithm and all that kind of stuff, but when you're getting going, like just regardless, like honestly, like you're saying that on YouTube, talk to any successful content creator, they all have a plan. Normally it's not anything that's just way off the cuff, or they're just like willy-nilly, is that the word? Willy-nilly. Just kind of going at it. You might start out that way, but you end up like realizing you're going to have to
you find your groove, you find your attitude online, how you are. That's they actually just did. I don't know if any of you here watches Mr. Beast on YouTube. He actually just did an interview about the same exact thing you just said. I had a plan, I kept at it, and yeah, his stuff's outrageous, but when you read his story, what he had, it's actually amazing how much effort he put into it, how much he actually lost when he was starting the YouTube channel. And now he's a successful YouTuber, millions of dollars a month.
It's like any of the top channels, they don't do anything by accident. Everything's on purpose. Everything that's ever shot.
Yeah, going viral is a term. Tim, we're making a video. Want to join us? We're making a video. You want to join us? Tim from Berkshire Hathaway folks live on the Dothan Talk Show.
Oops. Little impromptu.
Helps a bit. I messed up your shot too. Anyways,
it's all good.
what the hell was I talking about?
Just like how all the top YouTube channels.
Yeah, going viral isn't a term that we want our clients to use because that happens too far, too few, too in between. It's time.
Most people that do go viral, they're not ready for that wave that hits them.
Yeah, that's bad.
So it's like
too much business and not enough business.
I've seen like
are bad things.
Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, they're all like multi-millionaire subscription level kind of stuff. So every once in a while, you'll see them give a shout out to another creator that's like a lot smaller subscribers and stuff. So they get that shout out, and they'll instantly just get a bunch of followers, but they're not ready for that. And so it's nice to get that big boost, but
you don't really
you
want it.
You don't want to get hit by the wave.
You want to
get
control.
washed out.
Yeah.
You want to ride it. And so again, you have to have that plan. People coming to your channel, coming to your website, whatever it is, you need to be providing them with the basically satisfying, give them gratification when they get to your stuff.
There's one company that you think of mine recently. It's not even recent that went viral, and he was ready for it. It's the guy that owns Dollar Shave Club. He made that first one YouTube video.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I know that story.
Yeah, that's how he told me. He's like I built my company up. It was word of mouth. It was very small, local. He hired those two brothers to make him that first commercial that he showed in. That he promoted. He did strictly YouTube ads.
Right.
And he's like, even then, having the company ready, I wasn't ready for the amount of work. And now he's a very successful business owner putting out video. But that's recent actual viral videos going viral. The news and people that don't know what they're talking about like to use. Oh, this is a viral video going online. It's like, fool, it only got like 10,000 views. That ain't viral.
It's a nice boost in comparison to what you normally get.
Yeah.
It's not viral. Viral is like a million views type stuff. But yeah, to go back full circle is when you hit a wall or to prevent hitting a wall, having that plan in place, write stuff down, make a calendar. If you need help with that, both of us could help you out with that kind of stuff. Reach out to us. We'd love to sit down and just figure out what you're passionate about, what kind of message you want to get out there, and help people see that message as much as possible.
Yes, and get you to some type of posting mode.
Yeah,
because I'm running out my YouTube videos too. I got to make some for my channel. How many you got anything in the bank? You got to make yourself some videos.
Another thought too is like asking the audience for feedback. So that's what we want to hear from you as well. So if there's topics or anything like that you want us to cover, leave a comment below. We'll cover it next time or try to fit it into the next episode. Also, just if you have simple questions, like let us know. That's going to be stuff that we can talk about as well.
Yeah.
Before
just
we
reach
forget,
out to us.
We also want to give a quick shout out and reminder about this Saturday coming up is the downtown Dothan sidewalk stroll event. And so there's going to be all kinds of vendors out here, mostly like in a creative aspect. That's going to have tents set up. You know, I'm going to be out here. My wife's going to be out there. We're going to be doing a pop-up photo shoots. So $10 per photo. We've actually collaborated with Michael Kidwell with Kidwell Custom Framing as well. So he's got a deal. If you use our service, you just take it on over there and you can get a print done at a discount. There's going to be so many other kind of vendors out there. There's face painting. I'm trying to remember all the stuff that was there. But
There's a lot.
Yeah, this is going to be quite a bit of
Thirsty
vendors.
Pig, KS Handmade. There's a new arcade in Dothan. He's gonna be available.
Okay.
I know Miracle City Coffee has that tea press. I will probably be purchasing this Saturday as well.
And then my buddy Warren Scruggs, he's going to be doing these handmade spoons that's made out of wood. Really cool stuff.
Life.
Yeah.
You should have made a knife and spoon first so much.
It's with love no matter what, right? But yeah, he's going to be doing a demo of actually creating a wood spoon.
This stuff will be for sale too, right?
Yeah, he's got it for sale at Miracle City right now anyways. Or you can purchase it at Miracle City's website. So if you're from out of town, you can actually get it shipped to you. It's really cool stuff. So all kinds of stuff again on Saturday from 12 to 3.
I will be here, but not as a vendor. I will be spending money.
Be consuming.
I'll be a consumer. Yes.
Sweet. So yeah, until then, we'll catch you next week. Most likely around the same time, same bat channel.
We are committed to bringing you guys the content, making these videos, and helping small business here in Dothan out, no matter what.
Sounds good. Y'all have a good week.
See you later. How long was?